Welcome to our series on mastering project report writing for NGOs. In this video, we will delve into how to write effective project reports that reflect your hard work and contributions in the field. Let's get started. 1. The importance of project reports. Report writing is considered as a secondary task while implementing development projects. The efforts we put in writing or preparing our project reports are not even 25% of the efforts we put in our project activities. Most of the time we write the reports in an apathetic manner, obviously bound with the obligation of deliverables towards our donor when the deadline for its submission is close. Such an attitude itself makes our approach evident. However, if we analyze minutely, reports are the reflection of what we have done on the field. Reports may provide you an opportunity to present and share your work on a wide level apart from being just project documents. The number of projects having someone specifically for report writing or documentation is much lower. That makes it all the more important for all of us in the development field to have some idea how to present our work in an impressive manner, how to write good reports. 2. How NGOs can write general project reports. Before you start writing any report, you must feel good. This is the first and foremost factor as soon as you are entrusted with the task of writing a report. Do not assess your work less important than other people who are involved in core implementation. Realize that it's a huge responsibility, and all the work or the field activities will get reflected in your report. Understand that the presentation of the work is as important as the work itself. You cannot make everyone come and see your work. It's the reports or documentation that gives you an opportunity to share your work with the outside world besides the donor. Reflect on the objective of the report. Before start writing, think about why are you writing this report? What is the specific objective of the report? Are you writing a report on the progress of the project or for giving a description of the field activity, and so on? This will help you to structure your report. Filter unnecessary descriptions and keep it specific. Reflect on the intended audience. For whom you are writing can be a decisive factor while preparing reports. For example, a monthly progress report, which is to be shared among the project people themselves, whether they are implementing or supporting, does not need detailed description about the project, whereas a report on the workshop or a campaign as a field activity may require you to give a background of your project in more details, as you will be sharing it with attendees of the workshop or with media or with the district officials who may not be aware of your project. Start early. After ascertaining the objective and intended audience, you should start working on your report. Do not wait for the work to get completed. However, it is true that you write the report after the completion of the activity or the end of the term of the project in case of writing progress reports. You can write good reports only if you start working on your report much earlier. 3. Structuring your report. Though different reports may be required to be put in different or sometimes specific structures, generally you must include the following in your report in the same order as given below. Title of the report. This is the first page of your report. Many people do not go for a separate sheet as the cover page, considering it as wastage of paper, but this is the first thing that the reader reads in the report. Hence, it is better to add a cover page to your report, including the title of your report with the appropriate picture. That helps making your report catchy and creates an interest in the reader to read the report. However, you may avoid going for a cover page while writing meeting minutes. Content list. You must include the table of contents with the page numbers, especially if the report is a large one. Abstract. Abstract is something you should write after you write the whole report, but should be placed in the beginning of the report. Summarize the report briefly after it's done. Introduction. Begin with the background of the problem and clearly state the problem statement. Explain why it is important to address this issue and how your project aims to solve it. Provide a brief description of your project and how the activity you're reporting on aligns with its objectives. Finally, outline how the report is organized to guide the reader through the content. Main body. After the introduction, present the main body of your report, detailing the events or activities you are reporting on. Conclusion. Conclude your report by summarizing the key takeaways, results of your work, and how it has contributed to making the world a better place. Summary. If your report is detailed and complex, include a summary at the end that states its purpose, scope, key findings, and results. 4. Important points to focus on while writing. Apart from all the above, consider the following points while writing in order to produce quality reports. A picture is worth 1,000 words goes an old cliche. Hence, do not hesitate in including appropriate pictures at appropriate places in your report, but do remember to attach the captions with them. The number of pictures should be balanced with the length of text in your report. You may attach the pictures as pictured gallery at the end of the report of the filed activities or the training programs if you want to include lots of pictures in your report. It adds attraction as well as authenticity to your report. For presentation of comparisons in report, use of table or graph is suggestible. Though you may give a description, But even after giving such description, adding a table or graph just next to your description enhances its readability. Before adding data to tables or graphs, identify the trend and confirm the data supports your conclusions. Always define specific terminology and abbreviations used in your report. You may define them in the brackets right after its first use, or you may append the definition of all the abbreviations or terminologies appearing in your report collectively as a separate section in the beginning or at the end of your report. Avoid using figurative language. Keep it simple. Formatting a report is also very important. A very good report loses its readability and attraction in the absence of formatting. Though it may appear very trivial to you, but use of same font throughout the report, emphasizing the text by writing it in bold or italics, numbering the headings, subheadings, and points under them appropriately. You may refer the numbering as it is done in this write-up itself. Numbering the tables and graphs, adding the caption to the photographs, etc. helps reader to understand your report in a better manner. Prepare your report well in advance. Keep time for proofreading and reviewing it yourself, as well as for taking reviews and feedback from others on the project. Their constructive suggestions may help you in refining your report. Last but not the least, develop the habit of reading reports or documentation of other projects as well on internet or otherwise. As a beginner, it will be of great help, and gradually you will be skilled in the art of writing very good reports. In conclusion, writing a project report is not just an obligation. It's a crucial element of sharing the impact of your work. By following these guidelines and investing time in creating thoughtful reports, you can effectively communicate your efforts and successes. Thank you for watching. For more tips and guidance on project report writing, stay tuned to our series, Mastering Project Report Writing for NGOs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates on our upcoming videos.